that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Golden State Warriors. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And of course, New Orleans, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Miles Turner out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Sadiq Bey, then there's Anthony, and it's King in at point. Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say, and it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
Shot clock at 6. Anthony misses. Green finds Curry, outside Butler. Curry, a screen on Turner. Here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to King. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Bey against Green. And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's King. 37 points his last time out. Chalk up 2 there.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Butler against Bey. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. That one's good from Green, and the assist from Butler.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
Anthony, the pass to Turner. The three-pointer off the mark.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Inside, here's Green, and good. Off the lead pass that time.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pelicans trail by 9. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Paz gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
And that one's good. Simmons.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside. He just has to finish strong.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Green, a screen. 5 to shoot. 19-footer. Again, the Warriors score.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Anthony, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Simmons. Here's Pajemski. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9. Anthony, the pass to Bay. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. He shoots. And it's Green missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's King. No points yet. Here's Turner. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight. And the Pelicans making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Outside, Green. Pass to Pajemski. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pelicans trail by 5. Now here's Kuzma, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, nice decision from Kuzma there. Just breaking down the defense in the screen and roll action.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Green with a screen on Kuzma. Butler passes to Kuminga. Here's Green. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Six to shoot from 13. The shot by Butler, no good. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 so far. Anthony with it. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Turner. Kuzma outside. Here's King, and he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford comes in for Green, and Moody is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Bay against Kuminga. Right side Curry. Back to Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
King, pass to Anthony. Pass to King. Bay outside. From downtown. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
And here is Kuminga. He's covered by Bay. Outside Curry. Here's the lob. It's deflected. Oh, deflected. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Horford. Outside Kuminga. Now Curry. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Bring in the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
Yep, that one goes. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Pajemski. Horford, a screen on Anthony. Here's Pajemski. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pajemski's got his second basket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Turner, a screen on Curry. Here's King. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Holiday passes to Moody. Horford against Turner. Outside heel. Screen by Horford. And Hield, good for 3. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And that's what Hield is paid to do, stretch the floor for this offense.
Anthony outside to the middle. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Horford. Count that bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
1:07 left in the first. Turner, a screen on Holiday. Here's King. Out to Anthony. Let's go with a 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Warriors trail by 3. Holiday passes to Horford. Back to Holiday. Floats one, and King pulls it down. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Bay. Anthony outside. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And here's Holiday. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
The ball movement has...
And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Brooks. Bagley comes in for Simmons. Beasley's checked in for Green. And it's King in for Alvarado. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. So on the floor for Golden State, Gary Payton II is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 2. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
King sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Horford. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner, part of the 2007 draft. Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Brian, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Pass to Payton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Here's King. 9 points in the game. And here's Kuzma. Now Bagley. Here's King. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Bagley. The 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Payton against Bagley. Moody passes to Payton. Now here's Butler. Curry looking it over. He got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Moody. Here's King. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Kuzma outside. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And Kuzma, good for 3. Kuzma's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 14. Outside Pajemski. Right side Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by New Orleans. King's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Turner. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Green's checked in for Horford. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Pelicans 4th.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Outside Pajemski. Kuminga with a screen on Beasley. Pass to Curry. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
New Orleans leading by 16. Kuzma outside. Bagley a screen on Butler. Kuzma the pass to Bagley, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Green finds Curry. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Beasley. The 3 from Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's King. And he can't get that one. Green with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 13. They double-team Curry. Kuminga down low. Bagley's on him. It's Pajemski on the wing. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
For New Orleans, Bay, he's checked in for Kuzma, and Boston subbed in for Beasley. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in for Butler. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to King. Fires top of the key, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Pajemski. 5 points in the game. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
Pass to King. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Stephen Curry.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Outside Pajemski. Fires the three. Curry's shot is off.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Turner. Pajemski grabs the board.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Moody. Back to Pajemski. Outside Curry. Now Green. Turner covers. Inside. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
A minute 29 left in the first half. Outside Curry. The three is up. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Boston. Day outside. Here's Bagley. Out to the wing. Here's King. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Fields checked in for Stephen Curry. Outside Kuminga. 4-3, and it's Hield. That time on the assist by Kuminga. Hield's got 6 points.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Boston, the pass to King. Back to Boston. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And it's King missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
To the inside, and stolen by Green. Pass to Moody. From the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Bay from long range. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the New Orleans Pelicans.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock for their shots. Man, that's great.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, for the Pelicans, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there, challenging times for the franchise.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Warriors trail by 11. We've got Miles Turner. Ben Simmons is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Anthony, and it's King in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Now Anthony. Pass to Simmons. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Draymond Green, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Ben Simmons. One shot.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the help and being in the right situation.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Releases from the wing and drills it. Butler's got 8.
Whether it's at the rim or in the mid-range, Butler believes he's going to beat his man each and every time.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's King. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Butler against Bey. It's Pajemski on the wing. To the paint. Here's Green. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line. A vocal leader both on and off the floor, Green plays with a real fire in edge.
The Pelicans lead by 12. King, the pass to Anthony. Here's King. Now here's Anthony. He's got 10, and stolen by Green. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
King, the pass to Anthony. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Here's King. Curry with some nice D.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block.
Oh, Kuminga! Hop for days!
Excellent alley-oop. Kuminga putting himself in the perfect place to finish that one.
King, the pass to Anthony. Bey outside. Over to the wing. Here's King. Pass to Turner. And he drops it in from the low post. Turner's got 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
With the step back, here's Curry. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Anthony, the pass to Simmons. Here's King. He's covered by Curry. Out to Anthony. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
but it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
King, the pass to Simmons. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's King. They double him with Curry. Clock is at 3. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Podziemski. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And here's New Orleans now. Pass to Turner. Here's King. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Turner. 3-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Moody. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And here is Green. Moody passes to Green. Outside Kuminga. Back to Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Anthony with it. 10 points for him. King, the pass to Anthony. Here's King. Driving in. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Anthony with it. Green picks him up. Green against Anthony. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. Green, a screen. Kuminga goes in. And Kuminga throws it down.
Look out below. What a drive by Kuminga.
Here's King. He's got 17. Anthony outside. Here's King, defended by Podziemski. Here's King. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Anthony against Butler. Takes a 13-footer. That's short off the rim. Right side Moody. Inside. And stolen by Bay. Pass to King. Anthony outside. Now here's Bay. 5 on the clock. Here's King. Over Butler. And it's King missing. Butler surveying the floor. Elbow shot on the way. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Anthony, the pass to Bay. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's King, defended by Pajemski. Fader on the way, and it's King missing. The Warriors leading. It's Pajemski on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. And Turner with the block.
And the offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Here's King. He's got 17. Anthony. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Anthony's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kuminga against Simmons. Kuminga's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
New Orleans calls timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And the Warriors making a switch here. New Orleans calls timeout. The Warriors lead by 3. And so in the game for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Moody. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hield in at the 1 spot.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Here's King. Pass to Bagley. Here's King. Back to Bagley. And the layup falls.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Golden State has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Now here's Hield, tightly guarded. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Hield's gotten 4 this quarter.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Turner, a screen on Hield. King, the pass to Turner. Good on the bucket.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Butler against Kuzma. Butler passes to Hield. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hield. The 3 is up. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Kuzma. Down low. Here's Bagley. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead. Butler finds Hield. Outside for Butler. Here's Butler on the take. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
Pass to Bagley. The kick out to Kuzma. And here's Boston. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. To the inside. And Horford powers it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Boston left side, beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. Takes a step back. Hield from outside. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
King, the pass to Boston. Here's Bagley. There's the double team with Horford. And here's Turner from the arc. Rebounded by Butler.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hield. Fires for three. And King pulls it down. King's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he gets it to go. King's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Pelicans making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Hield. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Here's King. Bagley, a screen on Curry. To the middle. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Screen by Horford. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
And Horford has to run these screen and rolls countless times. That experience helps him capitalize right there.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Horford, and it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Moody. Throws it up high, and Kuminga throws it down.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Here's King. He's covered by Curry. Bagley for three. They get the rebound. And then Turner with the dunk.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Pass to Curry. Back to Butler. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Kuzma, the pass to King. And Green comes to help. Now here's Turner. Green covering. Back to Turner. Here's King. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Pajemski. Outside Butler. Over to the left wing, and here's Kuminga for three. And King pulls it down. King's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Beasley. Launches a three. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Butler, defended by Kuzma. Here's Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
Green's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's King. Beasley for 3. Rebounded by Green. Butler against Green. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Beasley outside for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. Inside, Green, the pass to Butler. Outside, Kuminga. Turner against Green. Left side, Butler. Outside, Pajemski. Shoots over Beasley. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. And stolen by Green. To the paint. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Green. Cash from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Turner, a screen on Curry. Here's King. He's covered by Curry. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Here's Kuminga. Cash it in!
Brute force on that interior. Jonathan Kuminga, let's just say he's a special athlete, folks.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's King. It's stolen by Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
And he gets it from 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Turner, a screen on Curry. Turner outside, puts up the tray. Cleared away by Curry. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Oh, the shake. And he cashes it in on the layup.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Jonathan Kuminga.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
On the wing, Anthony. Moody defends. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back. Here's Golden State. Here's Hield. Outside Moody. Now Hield. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. No good from 3. Now here's Moody. He's guarded by Anthony. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, a strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well and we executed on offense and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jonathan Kuminga.